Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Veronica and today we're gonna test out some clean beauty products and see if we could do a full face. I was really curious to see what clean beauty was all about and see if it beats the traditional foundation. I picked up some new products and bestsellers. As you guys know, this LYS contour stick is kind of all the rage right now, and so I wanted to give it a try. And yeah, see how we feel about these products, see if it beats any of my old classics. Funny enough, I realized that I do have quite a bit of clean beauty items in my collection, so I did shop my own stash, and now we're gonna see how well it pairs with all my new products. So let's get started. So for primer, I'm gonna start off with the Glow Recipe BHA Blur Drops. You guys have seen me use this before, and honestly, it's lightweight. It definitely blurs. These are my problem areas. Oopsie daisy, I used too much. And it really sinks into the skin pretty quickly, so you can get to foundation application rather quickly. And this is what it looks like. I feel like, dare I say, it's mattifying. On to foundation, we are gonna try the Saie Slip Tint Broad Spectrum SPF 35 Sunscreen Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 3.5. The consistency is a little thicker. I did 3 pumps and see how far it goes. So I'm gonna apply it in sections as usual. I'll be using my IT Cosmetics foundation brush and we're just gonna press it in. Pretty good color match. So even though it says it has SPF 35, I still put sunscreen on. This is one of my favorites. It's the Glow Recipe Watermelon SPF. It's one of my favorites. It doesn't smell super strong. And if you are sensitive to scents, that sunscreen is awesome. You're not going to feel like it's just really overpowering. And as far as coverage goes, I mean, it's offering a good light, medium, buildable coverage. I am pretty impressed. It does have this glowy finish, as you can see. Honestly, most clean beauty brands, when they do foundations, it's almost synonymous with glowy, lightweight, consistency, excuse me. And this one is surprisingly a little thicker, but it doesn't seem to feel like cakey or anything, or just really thick. All products are gonna be listed down below, and just updates how I feel about the foundation, how it wears. So despite its thicker consistency, I did 3 pumps and they didn't go as far as I would want them to go. I'm probably gonna do a half pump just to do the center of my face. That doesn't even make sense to me, but we are gonna keep going. I'm really enjoying the finish. It is glowy, but not greasy, if that makes sense. I'm pressing it into the skin and it really is offering a good light to medium coverage. I think I could do some spot concealing if I find spots that I really would like to cover, but overall it doesn't feel like a mask. It doesn't feel heavy. I could use this definitely on days where I'm just quickly running errands and I don't have to do a full face. For corrector, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I'm not sure that this is clean beauty, but I couldn't find any in the clean beauty section. So if you guys have any recommendations as to correctors that are a part of the clean beauty market, let me know. I definitely would love to try that. I'm gonna blend it out with my Rose Ink concealer brush. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Rose Ink is also a clean beauty brand. And yeah, I really wanted to try their foundation, but couldn't find my shade in the store. So I ended up going for the Saie one, or the Saie brand foundation. We'll see how we like this foundation, but I think I'm still gonna get the Rose Ink foundation. I think I have a problem. For concealer, we're gonna use the Kosas Brightening Concealer. And I believe I got too bright of a shade, but trust me, we're gonna make it work. I'm not gonna use too much since it's kind of new to me and I have no idea how really how much coverage it's gonna offer. And now the part that I'm super excited about, it's the LYS Contour / Bronzer Stick. And this is in the shade Motivate. I think it's the lightest shade. And the feedback I've gotten from people that use this is that it's super emollient, a little goes a long way, and it's very, very creamy. So just, it blends like a dream. I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty Face and Cheek color brush to blend this out. And so far it is so easy. It takes just a few seconds. So they were right, a little does go a long way. I think I might get the darker color just to see which one works best with my skin tone. This one seems fine, but I kind of want to mess around with other colors. For blush, I have two options. I'm not quite sure which one I should pick. It's the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Joy and the Bionic blush by Milk Makeup in the shade Beyond. And this is more of a berry color. I've already showed you guys this color. I'm kind of leaning more though to the same old Milk. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna use this rose ink brush now that I'm done with blending and everything, and I'm gonna use that LYS contour stick and see if this can work. Maybe we can contour with this. So before I set my face, I'm gonna use this Westman Atelier Light Up Highlight Stick in the shade Nectar before I set my face. As you guys know, this is my favorite highlight in general. Like, this is my all-time favorite highlight. And no matter what look I'm doing, I find a way to incorporate this for sure. And it is also free of any toxic chemicals. So that's a plus, but I didn't even know that. And now I'm trying to make that transition to more of a clean sort of regimen. Now that I've applied all of my creams and liquids, I'm gonna use the Ilia Soft Focus Finishing Powder. And this is in the shade Fade Into You. It is the basically translucent shade. And let me see, I put it here on the cap, and I'll be using my Danessa Myricks powder puff. And let's see, everything is blended out. Well, that's nice. It feels really soft, but it still feels a little tacky. So I don't know how much powder I'm supposed to add. I don't want to go too crazy. So I'm gonna give this powder a real shot, but so far it's just something feels off and I'm not quite sure what it is. But I'm sure I'll be able to tell by the end of the day. For brows, I'm gonna use the Refy Brow Sculpt. I have heard that this, you wanna be really careful. Don't go too crazy with it as it's really, really thick. So I'm gonna use just a little bit. For brows, I'm gonna use the Glossier Brow Flick as usual, but if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. I'm not sure if Glossier is clean beauty, but I couldn't find one that I liked. The colors that I found in the Ilia brow like pencils were pulling really warm, and I don't like that. So for that sake, I didn't get it, but I'm always looking for more of a neutral to cool tone brow colors. And yeah, so like I said, I got my brows tinted, so I don't have to use much. It's more of a, just get a couple of spots. Sadly, my brows are really sparse. So quick update, I really don't like that powder. It ended up sort of balling up and pilling on my skin, and this powder is just, I don't know if you could see, but it almost like gathers. Yeah, Not a big fan of that. I'm gonna try and salvage it as best as I can, but you know, it's just makeup, you can always wash it off, but now I know. And like I told you guys, I couldn't find any lip liners at my Sephora in the clean beauty section that I liked. I ordered a couple, but they're not in yet, so I went ahead and used my ABH Deep Taupe lip liner, and yeah, I just had to get it done. I do apologize. I wish I could have done it sooner, but I couldn't. For lip gloss, I have the Summer Fridays in the shade Poppy, and then I have the Tower 28 Lip Jelly in the shade Pistachio. Let's see which one we like. Ooh, yes. Tower 28 for the win. It's super pretty and it goes kind of with my top. And for mascara, I, again, couldn't find anything that I liked. Everything from like the brush and whatnot, I just did not like it. And honestly, since I have lash extensions, I didn't see a reason why I should buy one. So sadly, I do think that that powder just ruined the whole thing. It lifted everything. You could see my dark circles. Not a big fan. I did use a little bit of the Milk Makeup blush on my inner lip in the center. And yeah, pretty much this is the look. I did use the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse setting spray. It's supposed to be mattifying, so I'll let you guys know how it works with this particular foundation because it is a little bit more glowy than my typical foundation. But as far as everything else, I am really, really pleased with the foundation. It's turned out to be a really, really nice level of coverage, and for a tinted moisturizer, honestly, well done. Say well done. Another plus, or another really, really good product was this LYS contour stick. Believe the hype. I really, really loved it. I might have to get it in a darker color, but overall the formula, loved it. Emollient, it a little went a long way. So easy to blend. It was just so, so nice to have. And yeah, gonna get a darker color. This lip gloss, Tower 28 Pistachio, if I'm not mistaken, it is a very popular shade and it's nice. I love that it's not a sticky formula and it has the nice level of tint to it. So all in all, I will definitely keep it. I think it's a nice kind of lip gloss to just throw in your purse. And for fragrance today, I'm gonna be using the Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. I'm trying out this travel size, see how I feel about it, and hopefully buy the, you know, larger size at the end of it. And yeah, I just want to make sure that it is long lasting and it's not going to give me a full-on migraine. I will give you guys an update in the description bar below. And yeah, you guys have an awesome day. If you guys like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos I post. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.